blown away from next door. Betty must have just gotten home from Hawaii.
I still have a bad feeling about this, Howard.
Relax, Tracy. Tucker is securely buried in the backyard, and the bird I picked up at the pet store is entirely identical. Trust me, the world's most renowned ornithologist couldn't tell the two animals apart, let alone Betty.
Oh, you never should have agreed to take care of Betty's ridiculous bird.
Oh, well, it seemed like the neighborly thing to do at the time, and let's not forget that big leafy maple tree of hers. We've been wanting to get some sun in our backyard for years.
I'd love a garden, I really would.
It's not like she's using the tree for maple syrup production or anything. And she came this close to taking it down for us last summer. Until I backed over her miniature schnauzer. It's been nearly a minute. I think we're in the clear. I mean, if she thought anything was amiss, she would have called us or showed up on our front porch, right? Now I'm kicking myself for slipping that pet shop guy an extra $50 for keeping his mouth shut.
I'll kick in the back door!
Calm down, act innocent.
We are innocent, Howard! That's what makes this whole ruse so stupid! You go over to feed Betty's bird the day after she goes to Hawaii, and it's as dead as a doornail. It obviously died of natural causes.
I know that, and you know that, but she'll never buy it. You remember how she went on and on with her overfeeding avian horror stories, alfalfa poisoning, high cholesterol?
Howard, you didn't overfeed Tucker. You didn't even feed it. Most normal people would tell the truth and be done with it, but instead you decide to lie about it. Is this like a Jewish thing, where you feel so guilty about everything that you create elaborate cover-ups for things you're not even guilty of?
Yes, it's a Jewish thing. And in this case, the truth would have been entirely implausible. The worst possible choice. Now, wait in the kitchen until I call you. And remember, innocent, casual.
No, we're crying out loud, Howard!
Oh, why, Betty, back from Hawaii?
Florida. Howard, I want
Looking after Tucker? Oh, a sheer joy. To be honest with you, we became, for the lack of a better word, close. To tell you the truth, I even read to him most days.
You read to him? What did you read to him?
The Little Prince. It was on your coffee table, so I didn't think you mind. He always cooed when I got to that part about taking care of your rose. Je prends soin de ma rose.
That book on my coffee table is The Prince, Howard, by Machiavelli.
Right. Hold on a second. I know Tracy's dying to see you. Honey, hon, Betty's here, home from Hawaii.
Florida!
Oh, hi! Or should I say aloha? Let me see your tan.
Why would I have a tan? I avoid the sun. I spent my entire vacation indoors. Howard? Tracy?
Yes? What is it, Betty? What's the matter? Oh, I know. You forgot to pick us up a souvenir tin of macadamia nuts at the airport. Is that it? Well, you know what? It's fine.
Perfectly fine. We don't even like them that much anyway.
It's really the thought that counts.
Tracy? Howard?
Yes?
Where the is Tucker?
Tucker! You mean your parrot, Tucker?
Yes, my parrot Tucker.
Well, I don't understand. I mean, he should be in his cage. He was there earlier today when I went over to feed him. So, are you saying that he's missing?
Yes, that's precisely what I'm saying. He's missing.
And you've looked thoroughly.
He lives in a bird cage, Howard. And yes, I've searched it thoroughly. There's a parrot in there, but it's not Tucker.
Well, whose parrot is it then?
I was hoping maybe you could tell me, actually. I brought the bird cage over in case you'd like to have a look for yourselves.
Yes! We would definitely like to have a look, wouldn't we, Tracy?
Of course! Definitely!
Why, hello there, Tucker, you old bird, you. Ye old Tuckster, your owner, or should I say human companion, had us all fooled there for a second. What a kidder!
Is there anything you'd like to say about all this, Tucker?
I'm speaking.
Oh, my, regular walking advertisement stores, I take it. Clever.
Tucker, the real Tucker, has been part of my family for over 40 years, and trumpeting the names of local pet merchants has not previously been part of his repertoire.
That is odd.
A conundrum.
Is there anything else that leads you to suspect that this parrot is not in fact Tucker?
As a matter of fact, Howard, Tucker adores sunflower seeds. And if I ask him to beg for sunflower seeds, he dances in his cage.
Really? I'd actually like to see that.
So would I, Howard, if Tucker were here. Tucker, beg for sunflower seeds. Beg.
Get a lot of them nuggets.
Thirdly, this parrot, as well as my entire house, reek of cigar smoke.
Cigar smoke? I'm not picking up on that.
Oh, yes, well, you will. You overfed Tucker, didn't you?
What? Why, no, never. In fact, Tracy and I have always maintained that in the catalog of pet care misdeeds, overfeeding a bird makes every other sin look downright small and trivial.
But overfeeding a bird is precisely what happened, I presume. And after killing Tucker through your carelessness, you apparently thought I'd be taken in by this horrid imposter.
You heard me, lady. No refunds.
Oh, that is too bad. I'd like to use your phone and phone book. I want to call Arnold.
I'm sorry, but who's Arnold?
Arnold's Pizza Rabbits. Arnold speaking.
Oh my, how convenient. The number's already been circled. You'd almost think someone from this household had already been in touch.
Arnold's Pets and Rare Birds. Arnold speaking.
Hello, Arnold. My name is Mrs. Maxwell, and I wonder if you could help me solve an ornithological mystery.
Well, that is my specialty, Mrs. Maxwell. Well, and I'll do my very best.
Have you sold any parrots to anyone in the last 10 days?
Parrots? No, can't say as I have. Are you in the market for a new parrot? They're wonderful animals. Why, with proper care, they can live for 40 years or more.
Yes, I'm quite aware of that, Arnold. But let me ask you something. What would you say about a parrot who, at the age of 40, began sporting an entirely new vocabulary?
An entirely new vocabulary. Interesting. What kind of things has it been saying?
Get a lot of them nuggets.
Did you hear that?
Are you sure you didn't teach him that?
No! I didn't teach him that!
In that case, there's only one explanation for that kind of behavior. A massive stroke.
A massive stroke.
That's right. Tropical Birds Digest recently published a case about a mature parrot from Omaha who went out for a toenail clipping and came back speaking fluent Lithuanian. A sad case. He held on for another month.
I see. Well, that's not the only remarkable thing he's been saying. Speak, parrot, tell us more.
Arnold's Pizza Rabbits. Arnold speaking.
Did you hear that?
Lady, I had my doubts about this con from the start. But when that character Howard came in and offered me top dollar for that bird, I thought I'd won the lottery. I've been trying to get rid of that animal for as long as I can remember. This whole place was beginning to smell like an ashtray. Anyway, good luck.
Did I hear something about a massive stroke?
According to Arnold, yes, sadly.
Well, I take it that he's an authority on these type of things. so tragic. Yet, the mystery has now been solved. Well, you're probably exhausted from your flight, and no doubt Tucker will want to spend his remaining hours with his family and surrounded by his favorite toys. So please do let us know if there's anything else we can do to help you through this difficult time.
Yes, anything at all. Casseroles, you name it.
And as far as those charges leveled against us, water under the bridge. Sometimes we humans become blinded by our love for these two-legged companions of ours.
We're exactly the same way when it comes to our dog Bosco, who actually has 4 legs.
And though the sting of false accusations may briefly linger, neighborly and charitable acts such as, to pick a random example, taking down an overgrown maple tree can go a long way towards dispelling the hurt and restoring the trust. As for you, Tucker, get well soon.
You heard me, lady! No refunds!
Indeed. I'll see myself out.
Hold on a minute, Betty. Are you forgetting someone? Someone very special? Tucker?
Any idiot can tell you that that horrible animal is not Tucker.
They can't?
If Tucker had simply died from natural causes, it would have been understandable. He was over 40 years old after all. But bringing in this preposterous ringer could only mean that you felt very guilty about causing his demise. I'll want my cage back once it's been thoroughly disinfected. But that parrot is yours to keep. Not too dear, I hope.
$800 plus a $50 bribe.
Oh my. And then there's the cost of fumigating my house. But it's all a small price to pay, you'll find, for many years of avian companionship, reading French novels by the ashtray and all. One more thing. I assume you've made burial arrangements with the pet cemetery?
Burial arrangements?
Yes. So, I'd like to go to the pet cemetery.
Late in the morning might be better out. Early morning is often their busiest time, I understand.
The back door! The back door, please. This one's out of order.
Indeed.
I don't suppose this would be a great time to talk about that maple tree.
Get the load out of there!